Welcome back to another vlog. In the last episode of Jenny's life,
I kinda adore you, but don't get too proud. You're like my favorite snack, I won't say it out loud. I won't say you're perfect, we all know you're not. But hey, you're the best kind of weird that I got. Your songs are in my head, it's on repeat. The awkward dance I do, but only on your street.
Okay, he said nobody said it.
Hey guys, so lunch is over. The food was good, the dessert was amazing, it was on point, it was perfect. Okay, that creme brulee, perfect. The meat, the pork chop was meaty. If you guys know me, whether you know me or not, I'm not a meat person, I'm a seafood person, but I probably ate like a quarter of it and then the rest of it right here. So I'm gonna make lunch. I'm gonna make some things with it. Okay, we're gonna make lunch. I mean, not lunch, dinner tonight. Anyway, I'm right here at the mall because the mall is right there. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Macy's, buy some things, and then I'm gonna stop by Sephora. I need to buy the Patrick Star setting spray because the one that I had finished. I love it so much, it's finished. Anyway, let's go. Let me show you what I got from Macy's. Simple shoe. I showed you guys the rest of the stuff, right? But anyway, Steve Madden. I saw this shoe. I loved it. I bought it. It's just so cute. The cutest heel ever. It's burgundy. Guys, Steve Madden, really comfortable, Guess comfortable, Nine West, Jessica Simpson, those are everyday shoes that I wear, so really good. How's life? How's everything? Anyway, I'm back at this place. Haven't been here for a while, and hey guys, how's it going? So I was on the phone with my sister. By the way, there's a little bit of noise here, so because there's a fan and I'm too hot and the fan is right there. So anyway, I went to the other place. I had breakfast. I had breakfast at 2 p.m. because why not? And then for some reason I could not film. First of all, there were so many people around. Second of all, the security guy was like, yes, can you avoid filming whatever? Which I think probably somebody complained or whatever. Which is the dilemma that you have when you're doing YouTube, right? I hope you guys can see me, but anyway. So let me make this conversation real quick. Whenever I say real quick, it's never quick. But anyway, let's talk about Africa, my businesses back home, and what I have decided, whether I'm gonna make it for the back to school or not. The decision has been made. I purchased a two flight tickets actually, but none of the flight tickets were actually for Cameroon. So I haven't made up my mind when it comes to that. I just decided because my sister is there, and I told you guys that in the other vlog. I just decided for the back to school, I'm not gonna be in Cameroon. Um, and I'm not changing my mind, right? Like it is what it is. But I just feel like I have more important things to do here in the US. And then on the other hand, there's a little bit of drama-ish happening with the company that I'm working with. So I just don't want to leave at this critical time, right? Because everything is about money. So I don't want to make it easier for people, you know, to be like, oh, Jenny is not here, whatever. So anyway, that's that. On another hand, I also told you that I wanted to hire a team of people that I can be working with, get other contracts. I'm actually like I haven't like I said it right. I said it on the other vlogs, but I don't think I actively started looking into it. But now, because of the many changes happening at this moment in time, I actually want to start, building that team. If I can do it, that would be awesome. Seriously. By the way, it's really hard, even with the fan, it's still hot. Okay, I want to go to a place, eat, have some lunch, whatever, but I haven't decided if I'm gonna do that or not. I like this area. Oh my god, this lady, beautiful. The skirt, oh my god, so beautiful, with the gray hair and everything. Anyway, guys, so anyway, when it comes to um going back to Africa, that was a decision. Am I gonna make it by December? Maybe yes, maybe no. At this point, whatever happens happens. At this point, I just know I'm here. Okay, and for now, I like the fact that I'm here and everything in Cameroon, and I'm so happy that I have staff that are doing the right thing, even though you still have to, oversee things and make sure that they're doing the right thing. But I'm just happy that they're doing what they're supposed to do. And I'm not that worried. I think last year, the back to school last year was really hectic because of all the issues that I had. I made an entire video about that. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to put the link in the description box. But I had so many hurdles. It was crazy. It was really crazy. So this year doesn't look like it's gonna be that year. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I should say that, but one of the investigations that happened at my school last year, I never got the final report, but I got a phone call. I got a phone call a couple days ago from the investigator, l'enquêteur. I got a phone call from him because he has my WhatsApp number. I had a phone call from him because he actually said that he went to school and he inquired about me, and he was told that I'm not in the country. So he reached out to me on WhatsApp, and he actually congratulated me for the good work that my school is doing. And he just wanted to tell me that we're doing an amazing job. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. So he really made my day, seriously, because guy, the level of effort and work that I have to do in order to keep that school on point is crazy. Guys, so finally got home. Let me show you. I did a little bit of groceries lately. This has been my favorite foods. Okay, it's just so good. I've been snacking on it, even though it's not cheap, right? But I've been snacking on it. And I bought some sparkling water because I feel like it. And it just has been one of my favorite drinks. Like, the last one that I got was mango. This one is passion fruit. And then this is what I got from the store, the perfume that I got. So that's pretty much all I got. Oh yeah, I got some lemon because I was running out of them. I always get lemon because I like lemon and water. So before I just undress and then I hop in my bed, because that's the plan. Okay, yesterday I did a little bit of cooking. I had the leftover pork chops, which I made into a stew, and then I made some rice, and then that's what I'm gonna eat. I didn't want to eat outside because I just feel like lately I've been eating out a lot, so I'm trying to be, I'm trying to do good. Like I want to be good, okay, and not just eat out all the time because it's so easy for me. Oops. It's really easy for me to eat out. I need to put this away, and then also make, guys, I'm one of those weird people that I would drink wine and then I would drink water on the side. I don't know, it's just a thing. Usually when I feel dehydrated. But anyway, let me talk to you about this, about Cameroon and the investigation that happened. And I also had an audit that happened at my school, right? So when I was talking to this man, to this investigator who called me on the phone, requested to talk to me. So when I was talking to him, one of the things that he said after the congratulations, you're doing such an amazing job, because we did find nothing. It was just, the wrong file or whatever. One thing that he said, the reason why there was no follow-up when I was expecting a follow-up is really because I was a lion. I mean, that's literally how he put it together. He was like, "Ma'am, you were not easy to deal with." I'm like, I'm an easy person to deal with. He's like, and yeah, in the beginning, when people get to know you, and then you turned into a lion. I mean, he used the term lion, a lioness, whatever you want to call it. But he was like, yeah, you turned into a lion. And I just didn't know. Like, I didn't want that interaction to go south. So I figured I'm going to step back and I'm going to do my own investigation. And I'm going to make sure that whatever was reported to us is actually accurate. That's why I didn't reach out to you right after. That's why you were expecting me to reach out to you weeks later. And I never reached out to you because I was just scared to deal with you. I'm laughing, which is not a laughing matter. But guys, I'm laughing because I'm just like, the amount of people who had told me that I'm actually a tough woman, and I don't see the toughness. You guys know I'm a playful, kind person. and I think this is what many people get wrong. My ability to be human and kind and sweet, and then my ability to be a soldier and a fighter, right? Like, don't get me wrong. And then the thing that I actually told him on the phone is like, I understand because I know who I am. And I know many people have said the same thing. But you cannot expect anybody to do business in Cameroon and not be a hustler, not be a fighter. I mean, everybody turns into a fighter, whether you like it or not, right? Everybody's going to turn into a fighter because the landscape and the environment of Cameroon, the system makes it in such a way that the only choice you have is to be a fighter, right? You cannot just be soft. So as much as I like the soft life, and I feel like I'm a little bit soft in some angles, but at the same time, guys, I recognize the reason why I can be doing business in Cameroon despite the system is because I myself, I know I have that strength that many people would have given up a long time ago if if they were not like me. So most people that I encounter in Cameroon, right, who are doing business in Cameroon, they're not really soft. I mean, the environment is going to make you stronger than you would like. And that's just unfortunate, but you have to be that person. I remember when I started investing in Cameroon, my brother boutique, right? I was like, oh, I want to be a Zen person. I don't like drama, blah, blah, blah. It didn't last for long. It did not last for long. I had to I had to do a 360. And thank God, I think I have that personality already. I have that, that. So I think because it's already in my DNA, it just made it easier for me to be a fighter and to be like, if I get no's, it's just another way for me to find, a different direction, right? Keep the goal, but change the strategy. And I think that's how I've been able to survive in Cameroon, because otherwise, guys, last year, the back to school last year, good. Wow. It was bad. In all the 8+ years, right? It was bad. It was so bad that it was just nonstop, right? One inspectors after the next, one investigator after the next, an audit after the next. The city is going after you. The state is going after you. It was just back to back to back to back. And as much as I was really graceful when I made that video, and I kind of told you guys, this is what happened. Many people actually didn't believe me because I don't look like my problems, right? But it was bad. Yeah, it was bad. So for this man to reach out to me and to talk about, I wanted to congratulate you because we came up to the end of the audit, the report, we finalized the report, and we went back to your data, like whatever is in the system. We went back to your school and we made sure this was done, blah, blah, blah. And I just wanted to say, out of many schools in Douala, you are probably one of the ones that actually follows the rules. Keep in mind that almost 10 years of my career here in the US, I was an auditor. I did internal audit, I did financial audit, tax audits. So I know what it's like to follow the laws and procedures and be in compliance with state, laws and blah, blah, blah. So I know that, right? So when I decided to go into business in Cameroon and then to make sure that, everything, I follow the rules, whatever, I wanted to make sure that I was clean, and that is something that I've been challenged with, because even when you try to follow the laws, you try to follow the rules, sometimes they make it difficult for you because they expect you to pay your way. Like you following the rule. I told you guys a long time ago about my bridal boutique, how back then it wasn't, the tax system, you couldn't file taxes online, right? Everything was, you have to go to an office, you have to give the money in cash, blah, 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 blah. It was, back, how 2017, I want to say 2017, 2018, everything was still manual, right? And I remember I was like, okay, we need to pay this much tax, we need to do this. And then I was trying to do the right thing. And I was told to add money on top of the money that I was supposed to pay because I need to make sure that the boss, the chef, the boss of that department gets his own cut, right? And I never understood it because I was like, what the heck is going on here in Cameroon? But that was a culture shock for me, right? Because working in the US and making, like, you will want the companies, right? The small businesses to be in compliance. And I was trying so hard to be in compliance and they did not make it easier on me. So one thing that I appreciate with Cameroon, as much as people want to complain, right? One thing that I appreciate, because I went through the stage of seeing how the system was, like really bad and things were done manually and you had to give the boss his cut, even though you're trying to be in compliance, trying to pay your taxes. I went through that system, right? Like, guys, it was crazy back then. I went through that season. And now for everything to be online and for you to just easily pay taxes online without nobody asking you to give extra money for somebody, for me, I feel like it's a win, right? It takes forever for some African countries to evolve and to stop corruption. But one thing that we have to clap for is the progress, as much as it's slow. And we were supposed to already been there a long time ago. But now everything is online, like you have a business account online, you're a corporation, you're a small business, you can pay your taxes online with nobody bothering you, whatever. You don't have to line up, with no AC, no chairs, just because you want to get to this office and pay for whatever you're supposed to pay. But there were many things that happened last year. And for this man to give me a call, it was, I was just happy. I was happy. And then he was basically praising me for the good job that I'm doing with my staff and blah, 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 blah. And yeah, so that's that. I just wanted to, piggyback on that and tell you guys that it has made my day. Why is my mom calling? The heck? My mom is calling at almost 8 p.m. Why? Okay, guys. If I don't continue this vlog, thank you for watching. I will give you updates when it comes to Cameroon and my life here in the US. But you guys can see it. Life be lifing, for real. Tu es debout? Pourquoi? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Je te manque? Ah, je t'ai appelé depuis.